2 straight defeats. Al-Nassr responded superbly, and Ronaldo at the centre of it all, banging in the goals. 3 straight and spectacular victories. A high standard set for themselves individually and collectively.
شكرا للزميل عبد العزيز البكر، شكرا لضيوفه الكرام. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سيداتي نساتي سادتي مشاهدينا متابعينا في كل مكان عبر قنوات SSC الرياضية، هذه أجمل تحية مني محدثكم فارس عوض، ويسرني بأن ألتقي مع حضراتكم وأن أعود لكم مرة أخرى في تجربة جديدة جدا في بطولة الدوري السعودي، وتحديدا بطولة دوري روشن. اشتقت لكم كثيرا جدا، وبالرغم من أنها تجربة ثالثة في المسابقات السعودية بعد تجربة أولى في 2008 لعامين وتجربة ثانية ل6 سنوات في 2014، إلا أن الرهبة الأولى والربكة الأولى تظل موجودة حقيقة. ولذلك يا مشاهدينا في كل مكان تجاوزوا عن اليوم الأول فقط.
So the evening drawing in. The crowd still coming in. Capacity here just under 30,000. It's a similar scope of a stadium to Al-Nassr's home ground in the King Saud University Stadium. Vilmar Roldan, the latest big name overseas referee to be invited to contribute. He's in charge here, and the Colombian assistant along with that. Red, white and black, the famous covers of ALRAED. Not so many famous names for them, in fairness. I mentioned Gonzalez, who left Ajaccio with a questionable suspension record. It's always been affected this season. Matthias Norman, the last signing of the window. El Bakawi, the top striker of recent years, left out for Tavares here. And 8 of the Al-Nassr players back from international duty, far and wide. But Sam, my suggestion is that they know how to manage themselves back here, whatever the demands of the travel.
You would think so. Vastly experienced, the majority top-level players. ALRAED will be hoping that they start a little bit complacent, but Al-Nassr, as we've already touched on, have just grown. Although it's only been a handful of games throughout this season, I think the spine of the team now, when you think of Laporte in there, Otavio adding that craft, that technical quality in the number 10 position, those two have made a real difference, and you can see that from the opening couple of results of the season. Really poor both ends of the pitch, and then they have just gathered this momentum now, and all the units, even in the wide positions, the fullbacks, incredibly strong. It'll be very difficult to
يأتي النصر بعد أن حقق 3 انتصارات متتالية بعد خسارتين في بداية الموسم.
Final of the Arab Clubs Champions Cup, and only 2 days later the first league game was in the schedule.
ولا يتأثر
defeated by Al-Ittifaq, less than ideal.
لمسافات طويلة يؤثر ذلك، لكن الآن
the most was the subsequent defeat against Al-Tawan, but they certainly turned it around since then. They won that Champions League playoff, all important, against Al-Ahli Shabab, and then run riot basically in the league since then. Al-Fatah 5-0, Al-Shabab 4-0, and Al-Hazam last time out 5-1. And here we go again, Ronaldo and co back in business in the Russian Saudi Pro League, in a lineup which today also includes Laporte, Otavio, Brozovic and Mane, and some very capable local players still developing, and that goes from the back with the goalkeeper up to the front. Laporte already pointing and pushing people around to your point, Sam, actually.
Yeah, I saw the improvement in Al-Fatili, who's not playing tonight, but let's see if it has a equally positive impact on the centre-half. He's alongside Al-Jami this evening, and yeah, I just think it's that experience, it's the way that he can organise the people around him, and that was clearly an issue in those opening couple of games. It was a bit of a high line, a little bit disjointed at times and easy for opponents to breach, and I just think in the last few games they've given up few opportunities. I mean, the only goal they conceded was a stupendous strike, so I think that just shows you that watertight defensively now, as well as all the spectacular intricate stuff we're going to see going the other way.
Igor Jovicevic, the ALRAED coach. Interesting little subplot to this fixture. Actually, both he and his opposite number, Luis Castro, are the last two coaches in charge at Shakhtar Donetsk. Sure, they were swapping notes about that, but here they are in football's newest frontier. Fozea, clever on the ball he can be. He was closed down quickly then. Julio Tavares will be needed, and he made the muscle his winning card in that little duel. Down the side it's played here for Sunbul.
الحكم الفرصة الأولى لكريستيانو بعد التمرير كانت من بروزوفيتش، ولكن الكرة أيضا بالطول وبتتحول بعد ذلك إلى ضربة ركنية. شوفوا التمريرة، شوفوا بروزوفيتش، شوفوا انطلاقة كريستيانو رونالدو في الجهة اليمنى، حاول أن يفتح مساحة، يريد أن يسجل لأنه هداف بطولة الدوري في الجولات الخمس الماضية وأكثر من ساهم في هذا الموسم، صاحب 38 سنة كريستيانو رونالدو ينتظر ضربة الأولى. الآن أليكس على التنفيذ، يتقدم، بيرسل كرة عرضية، الكرة وصلت إلى ساديو ماني الرقم 10، بيرسل كرة إلى غريب عرضية، لكن الكرة مقطوعة. ثقة كبيرة يحصل عليها اللاعب غريب في الفترة الماضية. كرة ترجع، هي تمريرة
second striker, but there he was dropping deep to try to make something happen for Jovicevic's team.
المباراة، وبعد ذلك اكتساب مزيد من الثقة لمجاراة فريق النصر في مباراة كهذه المباراة. 5 دقائق مشاهدة.
Ronaldo goes the other way. Goalkeeper looked a shade reluctant to confront him there, I must say.
حظ لفريق النصر بشكل كبير جدا في مواجهة الفريقين.
Something that you anticipate seeing too often now. Ronaldo playing on the shoulder, but very nearly getting
على التعادل، لكن في سيطرة كبيرة في آخر سنوات، وبالتالي آخر موسم كانت نتيجة 4-1 كانت.
corner kick, well, he actually did really well to get a toe on it. Then comes the collision.
يريد أن يكتفي في هذا الموسم بهذا الذهاب، بل يريد أن يذهب بعيد.
First little plus mark of the day when it doesn't go in the net. Mane back into the penalty box. Didn't really work out. Is going to drop the ball, and Otavio is told it's going to be your ball, but they're telling him he should give it back.
وكلا المدربين يقتسم هذا الأمر في تحقيق بطولة مع شختار، لكن نشاهد الكرة العرضية والكرة التي تصل بعد ذلك سال باتجاه حارس المرمى نواف العقيدي من الأسباب. في آسيا المقبلة، ولا شك بأن النتائج الأولى ربما ستكون بالنسبة لمانشيني أو تضع الكثير من الاعتبارات في الفترة المقبلة في محاولة تصحيح الأخطاء.
Costa Rica and the Korean Republic. Home crowd like that, little sleight of foot by Elvishi. Gets it back. Working away.
كرة في مكان، وصلت بعد ذلك إلى أوتافيو، عادت إلى الخيبري.
it's a good decision. Looked like the referee was going to wave play on there, but certainly a little body check, and I think they'll be really pleased with the
الكرة
start.
العرضية العالية في الجهة اليمنى خسارة النصر في
making any headway really towards their goal, and they've had plenty of possession, yet to land a punch themselves, but some good technical players getting on the ball. Looks like a 4-4-1-1, as you said, Paul, so the impetus is on those two wide players to work really hard.
Al-Nassr got down the right, and there he was again, Sayoud, appearing late, driving on from midfield, and they're just struggling to pick him up a little bit, I think, Al-Nassr.
Yeah, a few problems, I think, early stages, only 6 minutes in, but yeah, just early sparring, but Al-Nassr, if they didn't already feel it, looks like they could have a game on their hands. I always like it when, yes, the team's going to be deep set and they're going to have to give up a lot of the ball, but
والمشاهدين كرة تصل إلى أليكس تيلس.
a big old-fashioned target man with little intricate
4-0 سلمان القريني بن فهد الهريفي ناصر بن حسن الجمعان
that could be the key to
في أول مواجهة إلى آخر وصلهم من سجلوا رباعية النصر. والآن هنا الخطأ في اللقطة الماضية منصور البيشي والاحتكاك والدخول أيضا.
TOUS. Dropped off for Otavio.
الأول لهذا اللقاء شوط في هدوء في الدقائق الأولى، ما في فرص، 8 دقائق، وإن كان النصر يجهز لذلك الجزاء، لكنهم ينتظرون مساحة ثانية. بروزوفيتش كرة عرضية عالية ليست لأحد، الكرة تصل بعد ذلك إلى سلطان الغنام أقصى اليسار يحاول، لكن الكرة أيضا بتتخلص والكرة تعود إلى خارج الملعب. ضربة مرمى في
minutes that the players can play from the off, but at the moment absolutely the coach is having to utilise everything they've got.
المدرب إيغور.
So we'll see how it transpires as the season plays out.
Al-Nassr.
الهلال يتحدث ايضا رئيس النادي بان الجدول كان صعبا في البدايه، الان عليه مواجهه فريق النصر في اول 6 أسابيع يقابل 3 فرق ايضا من الفرق بالتاكيد التي تتواجد في هذا الموسم والتي تاتي مرشحه حتى الان في بطوله الدوري. لا شك بان المساله صعبه بالنسبه لفريق الرائد، لكن
level of performance is admirable really. ALRAED year in year out, just taking the last 6 seasons, 8th, 6th, 10th, 7th and 10th again last season. So the very thought that they're looking over their shoulder in the opening weeks of this season is rather unusual.
الأجواء بروزوفيتش في الواجبات الدفاعية والتافيو، لكن الكرة مقطوعة الآن من بعيد، الكرة البينية تأتي والكرة تصل بعد ذلك إلى حارس المرمى نواف العقيدي. نواف يرسل الكرة أقصى اليسار، كريستيانو رونالدو يصمد.
Effectively the visitors early on.
Yeah, Al-Hanam's position, his starting position, is very high on the right-hand side. I've really enjoyed watching him so far this season. The relationship with Mane is developing game after game. Mane likes the floating field, we know that, and almost become a second striker, get in between the posts. And Al-Hanam is a very, very modern fullback.
Short to Moreira. Tavares. Telles. Across the front of Fuzea. Al-Hanam again tucking in. A little bit of a liberty diving in there, Al-Hanam. Olzovic eventually saw off the threat, but it's given away on the edge of the box then by Otavio. Might have been worth a hit from that range. Instead, the goalkeeper comes out, Al-Qidi, and drops upon it. Ronaldo bundled over. Seek and destroy on the halfway line.
Don't mind that. I think they've been quite aggressive from the outset. I think that's probably the key.
النصر كانت محاولة من جانب فريق الرائد
والكرة to strike, wasn't it? Midfield player in a nice bit of space.
بترجع من جديد في نص الملعب فيها تمريرة باتجاه
goal. They're the type of mistakes that could lead to becoming a real uphill battle.
هذا أوتافيو تقريبا كان آخر الصفقات. هذا اللي جاي بتوصية من المدرب، من كريستيانو رونالدو. شوف هنا، شوف التمريرة، شوف فولتير، اللاعب اللي لعب في النصر في الفترة والسنوات الماضية، واللي سجل أيضا بقميص النصر. لعب له كرة عرضية وتم إنزال الكرة في مكان.
Had a brief spell at Aston Villa in England. Only a backup even then. The time comes for any goalkeeper. He's got to start starting the game, Sam, I think, regularly. That's the position he found himself in. Now, in a good position here, Fozea, in space, drives into the box, possibilities on the back post, it's going to drift wide. Fozea didn't give up on it, and just as well that Al-Akidi stayed awake there, the goalkeeper.
The first real attack with proper purpose there, and it was a wonderful ball in. That's so difficult when the ball's running towards the byline to dig out.